This is the reason why manifesting is very difficult for most of you. And if you don't know about this, you will have a hard time manifesting your desired reality. And the basic truth is that you cannot manifest when you are coming from the place of needing. In other words, you cannot manifest what you need. Why does this work as such? Let's talk about this principle in a broader kind of perspective. Now, most people are struggling with manifesting simply because they need whatever they want to manifest. And the moment you place a need, you are communicating a kind of negative energy to the universe. Why is this happening? This is the reason why it happens like that. Now, you can only have what you already have. And since in the universe, time is not a concept on the higher planes, time is only a concept on the lower planes, such as the physical plane, but on the higher planes, time is not a concept. This means that the past, the future, and the present are all simultaneously happening at this moment. And if you are in a state, or if you conceive of a desired reality, just know that it has already manifested. So your job is to collapse that need. Your job is to collapse that need, because that need shows a negative energy towards the universe. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that the people who need money the most are the ones who have it least, and the people who need money the least are the ones who have it most? It's because you can have only whatever you have. And when you have a neediness, you are showing a negative energy to the universe. Simply meaning that when you need something, it shows to the universe that you do not already have it at this present moment. And remember, in the universe, time is not a concept. Future, past, present, and they are all happening simultaneously at this present moment. You only get what you are already a vibrational match of. So when you need something, this conveys that you don't have this thing in your life, and when you do not have it, it means that you cannot have it. So your job is to collapse the neediness so that you can manifest your desired reality. So the question is, how do you actually end up collapsing that neediness so that you can have whatever you desire? So to collapse the neediness, you need to do two things. The first thing is you need to do what is called letting go. Because when you start letting go, or when you start to detach from your desired reality, you are putting yourself into balance. Another thing to learn about the universe is a place of balance. So whenever you are out of balance, the universe will put you in balance itself. So you need to learn how to balance yourself before the universe balances you, because you don't really want the universe to put you in balance, because it will put you in balance in ways that you cannot comprehend. So what you need to do is to detach from your desired reality. So what do we mean by detach? To detach, this simply means you must want this thing but still not want it. There is a difference between needing something and wanting something. I might want to have something, but I don't actually need it. So when you don't need something, and when you want it but not still want it at the same time, this shows that you are at complete balance. The only way you will know that you are fully detached is where you reach a state whereby you are either good with or without that thing. But let me give you a proper guideline on how to detach. So for you to detach, you need to ask yourself these questions on an emotional level. So let's say you want to have a car, okay? You want to have a house, whatever it is that you desire to have. You already know whatever it is that you desire to manifest, right? So whatever you want to have, ask yourself this question: why do you actually want to have this thing? And when you go deeper into this question as to why you want to have this thing, you will either land to a true reason why you want to have this thing, or you will even realize that you don't really need this thing in the first place. It was either social conditioning or something which people told you you're supposed to have to become significant. So the moment you have a why, you will know that you don't even want that thing in itself. What you want is the feeling that you derive from that thing. And this is the fundamental truth. Anything which you want to have, you don't really want that thing because you want the thing. You want to derive some emotional satisfaction from that thing. For example, we don't really want someone to love us. We want to feel loved. For example, we don't really want a lot of money. We just want to feel abundant. We just want to feel capable of of having these things, you see. So what you need to do is learn the underlying reason as to why you want that thing. And when you know the reason as to why you want that thing, which mainly is the emotional satisfaction you get from that thing, then it is now your job to learn how to tap into that emotion before you receive this thing. Because once you tap into that emotion, you are living from the end. And when you live from the end, you are working with what we call the law of reversibility, which simply states that an event can generate an emotion. Let's say in the event whereby you receive the house that you wanted to manifest, once you get that house, what happens is you will feel grateful, you will feel happy, you will feel joyful, right? So the event of you getting the house is the one that is bringing the feelings of joy, the feelings of happiness, and the feelings of gladness, right? But also, when you are in the feelings of joy, you can generate its physical counterpart. I don't know if you are resonating with this. Let me give you a simpler kind of analogy to understand. So let's say right now there are multiple radio stations that are working at this present moment. We have many stations that are airing their content, their shows at this present moment. But you will only get to experience the radio station, the one that you tune into frequency. Yeah, if you tune into the frequency of this radio, that is the station that you'll get to experience. So understand that the only reason why you don't have what you want in the physical dimension is because you are not yet a vibrational match. But not yet being a vibrational match, that does not mean that you don't already have this thing. You already have it, but it is on the higher planes. You just need to become a vibrational match for that thing. So when you ask yourself what you want to have, to detach from it, ask yourself, why do you want it? And the true answer to this question is there is an underlying emotional satisfaction that you want to derive from that thing. So your job now will be to tap into that feeling, to tap into that state before you receive this thing that you want. This is what the Messiah taught us, as to have your desires, you must first believe. When you believe, you can have. And when you believe, you can move mountains. So to believe is to live in the state of the wish already fulfilled, is to tap into those feelings. So you need to learn how to tap into those feelings. And how do you do that? To tap into those feelings, you have to understand that happiness or feeling glad is a feeling that you've experienced in the past. And what you do, you have to tap into the past experiences that brought you the happiness, and then when you can tap to those experiences, you will be feeling that happiness in this present moment. And when you feel happiness in this present moment, you are altering your frequency. You are communicating to the universe that I am already at peace, I am already at where I want to be. And when the universe picks up and senses that you are on the true frequency of that thing, then manifesting becomes evident unto you. So I've shared stop needing the things which you want through the art of detachment. That is the first point, or the first place you have to learn how to stop needing whatever you